What's up, y'all? Cattle Prod, back again. It's been a while. Cattle Prod's been busy. They don't do the YouTube thing. I do the real world thing. Shed the Skin. That's Kyle Severn from Incantation and shit. It's on Hell's Headbangers. It's worth it. I love this shit, man. I love metal. Fucking love metal, dude. Sporting my new Abhorrent shirt. Thanks, Justin. Rode my motorcycle all day yesterday with his shirt on, looking like a fucking sick bastard, you know? Pissing off everybody. That's what I do, man. Play music, ride a motorcycle, and piss people off. That's a good day right there. So anyways, I want to rep one more album, y'all. We're not listening to this. This is Coffins. You ain't got a chance. Listen to this. Coffins. Anything by him, really. But if you want, listen to Sister Fucker. The song called Sister Fucker. Dude, shit's fucking hilarious, dude. Japanese fucking death metal. All the way. These fucking guys are sick. Anywho, that laptop keeps falling asleep. So I've been working on some essays and shit ever since I started doing this YouTube and like listening to you guys talk and like watching other YouTubers. There's like a kind of a thing, this gangsta thing, like spelled with an A. And that shit's been pervasive since the 90s, you know, since like the Ghetto Boys in Houston and Dr. Dre and Cube, Ice Cube out in LA with NWA. I had to say Ghetto Boys first because Ghetto Boys were first. Scarface, Willie D, Bushwick Bill. Bushwick Bill, rest in peace. I think he died though. So they were cool motherfuckers. But gangsta versus gangster. Yeah, I think you like your Capone types, gangsters. You know, with the Tommy guns. Anyways, I've been working on this essay to try to separate the difference between gangsta versus gangster. Guys, I have a little bit of a criminal record and a little bit of time in illicit activities and hanging around criminals, actual hoodlum thug types. So I kind of feel like I have a voice in this. I feel like I have something to say about this, but it's an essay I'm working on. I'm not going to do it today, but hopefully it'll look good and feel good, and I'll put it out, and we can have a conversation about it. Anyways, so y'all have inspired me to like go back to being educated and reading and writing again, so that's good. But in the meantime, what I've been doing besides the biking and this writing and shit, guys, I'm kind of a farmer, I'm a city slicker turned farmer, so the winter's ending and I have to go out there and like plow and shit. It's so new to me, but it's really fun and it's really exciting, and I love putting things in the ground, and then months later, or even weeks later, food is coming out of it. It's the coolest feeling in the world. If you've never pulled potatoes out of the ground with your bare hands and taken them inside and cooked them, and you're missing out on life. That will change your view on how you live your life. So yeah, I'm doing that kind of some kind of repentance or something. I feel like I owe myself. I have to like be some samurai, you know, bastard samurai. That song from High on Fire, you know, like we're just like old fucking criminal, old, just worn down, and just like, man, I just feel really shitty for everything I've done. I'm just gonna go work in my garden and just like forget society. And that's kind of what I want to be, but current events have kind of kicked things into gear. And I'm just going to say one thing about current events. $41 billion a month, we have been robbed. The shit changes. The game has changed, ladies and gentlemen. Today's a good day to be an American. But I'm going to get off current events. But just know I am very inspired to be active in things. And I really hope fucking law enforcement is watching this. I fucking really do. fucking dare you. Come talk to me about it. Come talk to me about it. So anyways, guys, I have goals. Everybody needs goals. Guys, you need goals. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're like some 15-year-old stumbled on this video or you're some fucking 80-year-old. Actually, the 80-year-old would probably agree with me. You need goals. You need small goals and you need big goals. You need small goals like get through the week. You need small, but not like that. You need small goals like I'm going to go see that concert. You know, like you're prepared for it. You got to set a series of small goals so you have something to put your mind to, your energy to. If you don't, you're going to get bored. You're going to be bored, you're going to be on the fucking Netflix. You're going to be on fucking YouTube. You're wasting your fucking time. You should be exercising. You should be eating better. Whole grain oats. Fruits and veggies. Lean meats. Alcohol. Man, alcohol in extreme moderation. I'm not saying you can't drink, but don't drink to excess. And drugs. Stop fucking drugs. If you're going to do weed, that's like, treat it like alcohol. Do it just a little bit. I'm one to talk. I popped some edibles earlier and worked out. But I worked out while I was under the influence of my edibles. So I'm coming off of it now. And I thought, oh, now's a good time to shoot a video. So we're doing this kind of cloudy THC brain going on over here. So small goals, big goals. You guys need them. It's really good for your mental health. It's really good for your soul. It's really good for everything. And if you can just do little things, you know, paint, draw, do a push-up. You know, some of y'all need to do a lot of push-ups. And get on an elliptical, run. And you're like, oh, I walk. Walking in enough, cuz walk with a do this. I did this one. Take a bunch of anything that weighs something. Tools. I have a lot of tools, and I used to put tools in my backpack when I was doing jobs because I get my work orders and I'd go do them. Well, I knew what tools I would need by looking at the work orders. I just put all the tools in my bag and walk. Everybody else like golf cart or truck, and I was like, nah, man, I'll walk. A year of walking with 10 pounds of tools. Just 10 pounds of tools in your bag. Dude, I had jacked ass shoulders, dude. It was fucking cool. So do that. If you're like, oh, I just walk. Carry a bunch of heavy ass weights with you. Oh, I had a buddy back in Houston, a death metal scene, dude. This dude got like mad in shape, dude. I had to take 5-pound weights with him everywhere. Like, if he was around the house, he had to carry these fucking weights, and he'd walk around the neighborhood wearing sweats, just pumping while walking, dude, pouring sweat. Last time I saw him a few years ago, I saw him on like Facebook or something, dude was looking sharp. Oh my God, he was looking hot, dude. I was like, man. See, doesn't take much. Doesn't take much, guys. Just do something. So anyways, big goals, small goals, you gotta have them. Big goals for me, small goals for me are like my garden, my biking, the concerts I'm going to. Just a series of shit to keep me busy. Big goals. This is kind of for fun, but I am kind of serious. If you really knew me, you knew if you knew me, you'd understand. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and say this as best I can without incriminating myself. So a big goal for me, just a joke, achieving warlord status. That's not a joke. I want to achieve a warlord status. I literally want to piss off so many armed people that they literally don't know what to do with me. They're like, well, he's there, we can't stop him because we don't want to get shot. We can't really arrest him because he's not really that much of a criminal other than like these little things he keeps doing. So if I could terrify police into submission, that's a cool goal. When cops are like, oh fuck, not that guy. That's a good day. In fact, a neighbor called the cops a few weeks ago on a completely unrelated to me event. And since he called me like, hey man, I got an issue, can you help me out? I walked out like, hey man, what's going on? And cops started rolling up. The cops thought he was calling the cops on me, so they rolled up like 3 fucking deep. 3 motherfucking deep to get me, dude. Turns out it wasn't me that they were after. I was just there, and they calmed down immediately. Fucking hilarious. When you can get cops to shit their pants when they see you, you have done something correct as an American. Warlord status. You kids at home can achieve warlord status by a few simple steps. I'm not joking. I'm actually doing an Art of War journal for modern day guerrilla warfare in the United States post-Trump. I could go on at length about pre-Trump, and like in the 90s, because there were we didn't have internet like we do today, so the game was different back then. I go on at length and these essays I'm writing and stuff like that. I just don't feel comfortable sharing them with them yet because my thoughts aren't completely put together. But I am trying to achieve some kind of, was that Timothy Leary with the LSD, and he's like this occult hero or something? Yeah, I kind of want to do that, but for like sadistic metal people and armed sadistic patriot people. You know, I want to be a fan. I want crazy people to be a fan of me because I am a fan of you. Also, criminals of all kinds. God bless you. Except you people that harm children and deal drugs to children. Fuck you. If you're harming kids, don't let me get my hands on you. Don't get caught. Just kill yourself. Anyways. Oh, kids, use the internet to troll your local police departments. You'd be surprised how many of them have morale issues. Right now, you've got underfunded cops. They're overworked. They got gangbangers of all kinds, cartel and shit. Yeah, the military's kicking a bunch of guys out right now. But dude, the cops' morale is like fucked, and their funding is shit. They got all the cool toys, but you should see the kids, and I mean literally kids, they're putting in the uniforms, dude. We got cops down the street, 21, dude. 20 fucking 1, dude. These kids, they wouldn't survive one fucking fight I have been in. I survived those fights, they could not. And you're putting them on the streets with pew-pews, and you're thinking, oh, serve and protect. Fuck me, dude. So kids, get on there and exploit the morale issues. It's a lot of fun. Use your real name, by the way. Don't hide. Let them know who you are. If you're an American, you better be open carrying. I don't have an open carry state. Fix that shit. I concealed carry when I wasn't allowed to. I open carried when I wasn't allowed to. I've carried guns into places I'm not allowed to carry guns into. And I still fucking do it. And few people have the fucking nerve to say anything. And that is the America I want to live in. And I am out there in the real world contributing to that unholy mess that has been dumped on us. The time is now, people. Morale is low. Budgets are a little shaky with the inflation and stuff. You could really make a mark in society by going out and having a lot of fun. Just do a trolling campaign, and then hand out flyers on the street. I know you guys are like introverted, you don't want to go out, but you should do it just for a few minutes. Just like just grab a paper. Dude, in college I used to do this. In university I would grab construction paper and markers and just make my own flyers, and I would just sit, on the ground in the quad or whatever, watching people pass by, drinking my coffee, smoking cigarettes. Wasn't allowed to smoke on campus. I did it anyways. Nobody stopped me. Metal. But no, go hand out flyers and stuff. I, for instance, would not pick a political side. I would just pick the opposite of whatever was going on. So if it was an anti-abortion, I was pro-abortion. If it was pro-abortion, I'd be anti-abortion. If it was pro-guns, I'd be a commie. If there were commies, I'd turn into that other group that they hate. I had my apartment shot up for that one. Maybe you kids ought to not do that one. Those BLM guys will actually shoot up your apartment. I didn't get hit, but that guy caught 4 attempted murder charges times 10 because he fired 10 rounds. 4 attempted murders times 10 because he caught 1 for each one of us that was in the apartment. Times 1 for each bullet he fired. Fuck me, dude. That guy's having a bad fucking day, and fuck him. Guys, don't be violent unless you're defending yourselves. Don't start shit. Please do not take my words and go out and start fights. Do not do that. Defend yourself if and when you need to. You have no duty to retreat. We do not retreat. We're Americans. We push forward. But use your head, and the best advice I can give you guys, and I give it to as much as I can to anybody, measured responses. If somebody's talking shit to you, have a measured response back. Guys, escalation's a real thing, and a lot of us like to do it to escalate the situations. I don't recommend doing that. Measured responses if you want to keep your head on screwed onto your body, and it's a good place for it. Your head attached to your body. But again, do push back within reason. Do not physically put your hands on anybody. That's assault, and now you're just asking for a world of shit that you don't want. Challenge everyone. Challenge everything. You've heard these words before. Question authority. Well, question authority time is over. We don't question authority anymore. We tell authority what to fucking do. They serve and protect us, and they're doing a shitty job. Let them know. They're harassing you, stalking you, robbing you at gunpoint. Cops are robbing you at gunpoint without a little ticket book. They got a fucking gun. What happens if you leave? They shoot you. What happens if you don't pay that? They fucking lock down your license, and then they catch you. Then they shoot you. Fuck that bullshit. Push back, y'all. Time is now. It's going to be a great year. It's going to be a great year. Everybody keep your head screwed on straight, head on a swivel, eyes open, no fear. Listen to fucking metal. And go say hey to J-Dog once in a while. Later, y'all.